Joining us to discuss the latest issues impacting the euro area economically, we have Osmond Plummer from Wealthcoaching.ch. Osmond, good afternoon. The ECB looks set to step up their QE programme in December, but to what extent is this a reaction, I suppose, to the emerging markets?
It's a reaction to a combination of events. The Eurozone remains a relatively weak economy. Emerging markets is just adding to the pressure. The third wave of debt crisis, if you like, we had 2007-8 with the United States and the UK subprime crisis, the Eurozone crisis with Greece over the last few years, and now it seems to be almost a contagion into Asia, where there is a lot of uncertainty about Asian debt at this point. And the ECB is clearly worried about the economic cycle in Europe and will be printing more money in the hope of encouraging growth in the zone.
Yeah. Okay, well, should the ECB step up their QE programme early December, just 2 weeks later, the Fed looks set to raise its rates. So how much of a problem could that be?
It's going to be what the Chinese proverb calls interesting times. You have a tendency for the euro to fall as more money is printed. If you have a raising of US interest rates, there will be a twofold effect on the euro. The US dollar will rise, but also a large amount of money currently chasing yield in emerging markets will start thinking about going back to the US, which is clearly a lot safer. People have been chasing yield in Zambia, in all sorts of different countries to get 5, 6, 7%. But if the US starts to raise interest rates, the dollar becomes much more attractive.
Okay, and we've seen in the euro area, we've seen the Brexit, the Grexit. It looks set for a fix-it. Now Finland will debate whether or not to quit the euro next year. Is this because they foresee economic prospects being better off without it? I mean, what do you think will happen?
Well, if they do quit, it's because they think the new currency, they'll be stronger outside of the zone. I don't know whether they will. There are two big questions hanging over the Eurozone in general. One is the British referendum that is due in the near future, and the other is this Finnish parliamentary vote. If they quit, you have another currency, which is again a small country currency, and then Finland potentially runs the risk that Switzerland has experienced over the last few years of having a relatively small volume of currency in circulation compared to, say, the euro or the dollar, which is then very susceptible to large trader manipulation and could have significant effects on a Finnish currency. Which way that will go is up to the way markets perceive it. It's a very difficult one to call, but it could be quite a volatile time for a new Finnish krona.
We'll have to wait and see. Okay, Osmond, thank you for your insight today.
A pleasure.
And thank you for watching. Be sure to click back to Dukascopy TV for more updates and exclusive interviews. We'll see you next time.